So you try ChatGPT. You are either critical or impressed. Large language models is a new type of intelligence. The art of instructing them in a way that it delivers the best result. It's a hybrid between programming, instructing, and teaching. The secret to controlling AI, and the one skill you need to learn, is prompt engineering. It's like programming, but with words, which already pays insane amount of money, between 250 and 335k a year. From now on, your ability to control large language models will determine how competitive and valuable you are to a society. You can collect prompts from everywhere else, and I'm guilty of that. But in the long run, people who learn how to create prompts will be in a huge demand. If you're not yet convinced, and you think that you can cut corners by creating 100 blog posts in 1 hour using ChatGPT, you need to listen to these 3 warnings first, and then after I will tell you where to start. Google is already shadow banning AI-generated content. The whole new fight about search engines, Google, Microsoft, is so fluid that we will be seeing so many new updates coming that basing your whole business on the present day environment is very, very risky. Warning 2, people, and especially businesses and recruiters, will be using AI detection tools. I want to share with you an example from my own experience. So this thing you are seeing, ChatGPT Business Crash Course, it was going all over the place on Twitter and everyone was sharing. And by the way, no shade to this guy, I just want to share my experience. I started reading this, and as somebody who worked in marketing and I actually worked with implementing GDPR rules and all that jazz, the first thing I saw was this paragraph, and it made me a little bit suspicious about taking customer data and creating personalized content. It just didn't sound legal. I actually messaged the creator of this thing, and I just wanted to ask about data collection and if it's API integration. Then I was like, have you tested it? And he was like, no, I have not tested. I read it on a blog. And that raised even more suspicion on my side. And what I did, I went to writer.com, one of AI detection tools, and I pasted this text. And it allows you only 1,500 characters. So let's remove a little bit. Okay, so analyze. 20% human-generated content. All right, fine. We go to OpenAI's AI detector, and it is likely AI generated. You really need to be careful with information you find online, and especially in such a new field when everyone is claiming to be an expert and they know more. They know more because they use ChatGPT to generate that text, and they don't even test it themselves. Once businesses start paying $42 per month for ChatGPT, they will want a professional help that gives them competitive edge and not all the same hacks that everyone is sharing and using. I am learning prompt engineering myself right now, and I'm going to share with you the 5 things that I'm doing as a beginner. First, learnprompting.org is a really good start. Found it to be research-backed and to the point. And my personal strategy to process all this information is sharing what I'm learning on LinkedIn or Twitter. This leads me to 2. Join Discord communities and start talking with people who are in it or have been in it for a while. This community is amazing and people really like to help each other. Don't be shy and be an active part of it. I just wanted to disclose that when I was recording this video, I was going through learning prompting content myself. However, I got involved on a Discord with a community, and funny enough, I became a contributor on a GitHub. So I'm learning GitHub right now. Keep an eye on learnprompting.com because there is some interesting things cooking. 3. Go to the source. Best practices for prompt engineering with OpenAI IP. Join the community forum, which I bet you didn't know exists, and join the Discord server of OpenAI. 4. GitHub Prompt Engineering Guide has so many links and resources. I found it to be a very great hub for all the tools and links that I'm seeing floating around Discord servers. 5. Read the ChatGPT prompt book. It's easy to understand resource with prompt examples and short explanations. If you want to dive deeper into this, subscribe to livearchitect.ai, which is quite pricey and I have yet to commit. But before you do that, you can preview what's inside by checking their archive, which I found quite informative already. Everything's so new. Even though it feels like maybe you are behind, you're very, very early. Don't get overwhelmed by jumping into every resource. Let's start by understanding the fundamentals and getting practicing. And this is my personal approach. First, think about repetitive tasks that you do every day. 2. Define a problem and a goal. 3. What are the constraints? 4. How does the end result need to look like? And remember, goal and end result is not the same. Okay, let's test this example. By the way, this prompt is going to be in the description box below, same as all the other resources. First, we have our repetitive task, which is to respond to emails. We have our goal and constraints, and the bonus of let's think about this step by step. And our answer is it's good. As a minimum, it's a source of inspiration. And as from previous examples which I shared with AI detectors, don't just copy and send it. Apply a little bit of your own judgment on top of it. 5. Be your own little researchers regarding prompting. Start paying attention to what works, what doesn't, and why. 6. Learn more, implement, and repeat the process. I promise you will use prompts to create visuals, text, video, apps, websites, software, you name it. It will be a default human-machine interface till we get something better. If you think this sounds like a science fiction, let me tell you. I recently uncovered why Midjourney was made and what is the bigger vision behind all this technology. Here is a real science fiction that is happening right now.